Good morning. Good morning. All right. I'm gonna put little owls up here. And what is peanut butter pecking at? Okay, not on the cord, thank you. I was hoping you guys could have a little bit of this light. I can turn it down. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Wanna be our little mascot? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. So, let's read on. Hold on, let me get a sip of before I choke. Okay. So, what I want to do is edit this real quick. Who are these nasty ass feline scrapping bitches that want to befriend you because their cast ain't working on you? Let me just see if I can. I was going to put a cat up there, but black cat, orange, like those are cute cats. Okay. All right. Let's do this, Brutus. Just check on peanut butter. So, ain't working. Okay. There's that. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, shit. I was saying good morning when my talk to text was on. Hold up. Okay. Let me just do one more emoji. This is a trigger warning. Okay. Let's open for another one. Hold on. Hold on. I'm just trying to fix the title that's taking me this long. Okay. Hi, everybody. Good morning. All right, we can start this. So, I keep getting the. I think, guys, it's just like that hater energy that's been around. But I'm getting somebody that either attempted to put a cast on you, and cast is more like a warlock, but this would be like a warlock that like doesn't have their magic, because it's karmic. They think they have it, and they give them enough signs so they think they have it, but ultimately when it comes to push and shove, they don't have it. Okay, so let's read on that as well, because that message is starting to come out more with the haters. Okay. And this, it's a chopstick. I want to get like a little wand, but I've been using my pen lately, so I figured if I feel like I need something, at least I can grab that. So let me put some lotion on, grab a ring, protection spell. I don't know what they put a protection. Yeah, no, I mean, here's the thing too, guys. I've been telling you, like, wanting to like work with magic and spells, this and that. If you're fighting warlocks in this void, in this 4D of ours, because you have to, then it's karmic and probably has to do with the past life, not in the sense of it's just karmic in this lifetime, or you think somebody's girlfriend is karmic to you, or somebody's boyfriend, or somebody's husband and wife. Like, this came in a couple years ago too. So Let me just see what ring I want to wear. Okay. And I do need peanut butter off the cord. Thank you. Then, sorry guys, this is something I probably should have done before. Off. Always look for a timestamp. Trying to think. Oh, here we go again. It's none of them in there. So okay. The bracelets have to be different. So again, guys, we're going back to the whole jewelry thing again. So let me figure out what bracelets to put on. Hope everybody's having a good morning. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm also very particular about my energy. So you need to kind of be protectioned up. It's not a word like that, but I did say protective. I mean, I can feel the energy very intensely. And I'm not used to feeling it, and I have a ring on every finger except for one. Alright, water, and put my socks back on. I almost want to start over, but I'm not gonna. Well, I didn't even start. But I was gonna put a timing thing on it because I was already sitting here for 20 minutes. So you're really gonna have to think this one through. Not like think it through like, oh, who is this person? You either know or not, or maybe it's coming. But be smart. Alrighty, Schneidi. Let me just wipe my hands a little better. If anyone's wondering about the bruise on my wrist and my hands, guys, it's just IV. Once from blood work, and then 2 times getting poked for an IV. So again, yes, I don't typically. Can I get that to stay? Seeing something with hair, I almost wanted to put something in my. What are the rings they call it for like the witches? But it's not witchy to me. Like people used to put medicine in them. These, they got a name. Poison rings. Yeah, they're one of my favorites. So I don't typically do this, but I want to make sure that's on because that's like right back at you. Okay. So again, like, and I actually feel protected. So I don't know if somebody is going to attempt to like take this video and try to use it. I have no idea what's going on there. But let's get into this reading. Good morning. Good morning. There we go, my throat chakra. Dear Lord. Off. Alright. Let's do this. What did I just get up to get? I just want to, oh yeah, what's the water bottle? Just in case I need it. I don't see it anywhere. Okay. Babies. I just got pulled to like all my baby, all the girls' babies photos back there. Somebody here wants you to get caught. Like somebody wants you to like get heated. So do be careful from this energy. So let's see. This is almost bringing me back to, I think it was Venus or the Halloween read with the witch. What deck did I use? I used what deck was it? I'll find it. I just can't. It's this one. I just can't remember. It's like the Halloween version, and I forget what it is. It's storyline too. Hold on. All right, so the energy in this deck that I just picked up, but in this one too. So again, I just right now it's probably just my finger picking up on the energies, but I typically don't. It's gonna drive me bananas. I typically don't wear rings like this, and I picked this up at a vintage sale from a jeweler. So let's see overall energies of who are these nasty ass feline scrapping bitches that want to befriend you because their cats ain't working on you. So I almost want to say ain't working anymore, but it could have been a trick in the sense of you acting like what they were trying to do. So I just saw the 10 of Cups. This could be a family member. Blood, no blood, that doesn't matter. Family's family. So and this is a whole collective. This is receiving karma. And there's something with the eclipse, but there's also something with the new moon, not just the full moon. Is the new moon an eclipse too? Because that seems to be relevant right now. So let me peek. New moon. This full moon doesn't even say lunar eclipse. It does not. And then this one, it does not. Is March 29th an eclipse? Solar eclipse, March 29, 2025. So from here to there, so now until March, early April. So here's a timeline, but I'm hearing it goes out further, but this could be the trigger. Hey. But I heard it's going out a little further than that, okay? So I want to figure out, I just saw like McDonald's, no, like a what, no, but it's like Sonic maybe. It's one of those places that I don't have around me, like White Castle, that's not near me, you know. You can buy them in a grocery store, but not near me. I don't think I have a Sonic around me either. So somebody can be at a different location where there's more diverse fast food. But at the end of the day, it's fast food. The werewolf came out then? Yeah. And the witch one. And you guys were the witch. And now this energy is kicking in. So again, I don't know if this was Halloween that we did this read or a kickstart to Venus and Cancer. I want to say it's a few weeks before that, and it was one of the Halloween reads. It seems to be extremely relevant here. I wish I could remember all of that right now. Okay, I need to figure out if we're getting their energy or ours in these cards. So yeah, we're getting theirs. It makes sense. I just wanted to be sure. All right, their energies. And this is hundreds, even thousands. Okay, you got the graveyard. Unnecessary fear. An owl. Wise seeing, wise action. I'm going to have to get the book. I always read the oracle from this. There's certain oracles I'll always read a book. Funny, because tarot is the complete opposite. I've never read a book. Unless I felt like I had to. I know it's smaller. Okay, the Halloween oracle. So yeah, I'm sure I use this around the Halloween. Up. Let's get one of your energies. I feel like this is your energy. It's thoughts. I hope somebody, again, I'm feeling that suicide. Like, it's like consequences from maybe like actions. I'm not sure. But for us spirituals, please. These are people who, like, I'm hearing want to poison you. So to me, this has to be a past life. We got midnight, the most magical hour of all. And one more for you. We got the spider, community and web weaving. And technically the veil with the future. So when it comes to, this is, yeah, apparently it's going to be necessary for me to read. Not like I want to, though. All right, graveyard. I'm not going to read it all. I'm just going to give you a little bit of what it is. Unnecessary fear. The stones they mask, the eternal resting place, yet the spirits are still walking and they are ready for a chase. Today's modern graveyards are restful, peaceful places. Due to countless stories about haunted graveyards, through walking through cemeteries invokes fear of many of us. If you pull this card, I'm just really skimming, guys. If you pull this card, know that this is unnecessary fear. Things are not as they seem, and you can overcome your obstacle. The anxieties you have, although real, you have to put aside before they haunt you long term. Instead, trust that you know the correct next steps to take. So I'm getting, for some of you, this is somebody's ex, which is not what I wanted to read on, unless they're fucking psychopaths. I hope not. And then you got owl. Wise seeing, wise action. Silent winged and wise, all the creature of the night, show me the way, I follow you to the flight. Many deities were said to change into owls, perhaps the first famous Greek goddess Athena, who was famous for strategy and intelligence. On this very day, the capital of Greece, Athens, has Athena's owl as a symbol. Should the hooting owl come your way, you're going to need to take wise counsel and information before making a decision. Considered actions are warranted. Let me get to midnight. So they're up to something. So make sure you do the right thing here, or just be careful they don't come in and try to manipulate you to stop something or befriend you. You got midnight, the dark in the envelope, the witching hour awaits. True magic and enhancement, the spells that change fates. In the middle of the night, the hour is believed to be the ghosts, the witches, the ghouls, and the magic, and most active in the middle of the night. Transitional times. In some Christian conditions, I'm sorry about that, guys. In some, don't tell me off. You're not going to play on the chord. Off. Thank you. I'll open this for you. Allow yourself to relax. In some Christian traditions, the witching hour is seen as to be 3 a.m., the opposite time of Jesus said he had died at 3 p.m. But it's consensus. At the end of the day, it's still midnight. Allow yourself to relax in this benevolent darkness at midnight and feel the darkest hour, and know your light will return again. The dawn always follows the darkest night. It's important to recognize that we all have a darkness within us, just as we have light, and this isn't something to hide from. So I don't know what type of methods or what you guys are going after, but it sounds enthusiastic. The spider, community and web weaving. She spins her silk alone in the dark with hope of collection, sticky with dreams, weaving the worlds, a wide web of connection. Masses of little spiders and Halloween decorations. Spiders have been seen as a symbol of connection to that's not unnecessary entrapment. These are fine lines between family and community supporting us or controlling us. This card looks to be like a point where you need to use your discernment. It also suggests that your way to communicate with a wider community at work and generally with others, taking a step to improve this in slightly different way. It also includes the need to have that balance between what you do for yourself and what you do for others. If you give too much outside, the strength diminishes and we cannot be supportive that web for ourselves. So it's basically a symbol of connection. Now we have veil, which is another symbol of connection. There is a misty curtain that divides all of us. The veil, that is the night thins, the transparent the weave becomes, and the future no longer dims. Ancient Celts used to call this a time of the happiest night, pronounced Samhain. They believed that there was a misty veil that separated the world and the dead and the living 2 nights a year. Shortest night and the longest night, and the veil would be real thin. So basically, when our veils are thin, which is right around the full moons too. So while you use this oracle as the veil lifts, know that others' worlds are going to close. Listen in particular to what the messages may come forth around your future. Look to be what happens, plan, set intentions, and think big. You can talk through the divine spoken words. So it's like paint the town red is what I'm just hearing, because again, it's one of those like, I'd rather be on top than to entertain your messy fucking lifestyle right now if somebody's trying to cash shit on you. So I think they thought for a while that this was working, and it is not. And you are that owl. And they're kind of worried about you ascending. This woman, whoever these women are definitely worried about something with the graveyard. I don't know if they're having like 9 of Swords, nightmares. I'm also hearing drama, but like not good enough. Will I die young? Am I a good person? Like, can I take that back? So they're kind of in that energy right now while you're just, spinning your web over here and connecting to very deep energy. And this is about your future. And you are wise seeing, wise action, and they know it. So do they fear you? Not yet, but they will. So that's some type of threat. I don't know where it's coming from. I want to see what you have on your side. One of these cards. You have the Weaver of Fate. Introspection, opposition, anti-empathy. One more for you. So you and this woman, there's something there too for sure. Caretakers of the lost. Assistance, memory. Let's get one for what's going on with them. That's way too many. What's going on with them? That's 2. I'll take 2 if it comes again. What's going on with them? What's going on with these flea bags? You have Arthur, the champion of Avalon, companionship, nobility, self-realization. So this is something that will probably go bad in regards to any of these circumstances. But it's like you're the weaver of fate. Like, this is fate. You're going to take the road. And this has been coming in for a really long time. So you definitely got this. This is honestly more like your owl. There's an owl right there. There's 2 owls right there. There's one on my bracelet. That's been coming in. So there's a lot of hatred when it comes to this as well. I don't know why there's particular women out there that hate you. Guys, this could be a huge via cult type thing, and we're just not aware of it, right? Or it's personal and it's off. It's family for some of you, but it doesn't have to be blood. But it's somebody that maybe wants to befriend you in the future. Let's see what this graveyard is. I think it's more like being haunted. Somebody could be thinking about suicide. Please don't commit suicide. I don't care how fucking trashy and dull and retarded you are. Just don't commit suicide. Your next lives are just going to be harder and harder. Own it. Because there's consequences here. I really don't want that owl attached. What's going on with graveyard? You have the 7 of Wands. This could be defense. This could be a blockage. This could be a challenge. 4 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is like, you know, watching your house go to fire and it's just gone. The community is gone. The relationship's gone. There's no nobility here. Maybe if you tried to channel something, somebody else is into very much via a cult. And that's like me. I love symbols and mythology, and I love a cult. I work with occult energy. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So this, you know, people who are really into occult might be the targets. And this could have happened over the summer, because I remember telling another story, like, where that woman ended up being karmic to you, and there was a Katy Perry song on the board. It was either like last summer or the summer before. So you want to play with magic? Boy, you should know what you're fighting for. Oh, girl, you should know what you're fighting for. It's definitely something like this, because these are women. These are feline fleas. Okay, this is a trigger. This is a trigger warning too. Okay, guys, like, a lot of people are going to assume that you're talking about somebody that you're probably not even talking about. So they can just kick rocks as we continue to read on these flea bags. Okay, because this is what they are. I see like an old hay bag, like how you would jump like in a game in a field in the old potato bags. I see these women carrying them and kind of like all torn up and walking straight to hell. Tell me about the 7 of Wands. So they could just be realizing shit's not working. You have the Page of Cups. Again, this could be a fake ass apology. So be very careful, because maybe a situation you thought was like dead and over with wants to kind of like come in and resurface too, because this is going to affect her relationships, the companionship she has with other people. This is self-realization and nobility. There's no nobility here. When you use warlock, dark magic, I'm hearing flea bags, there's good warlocks and bad, but these ones already lost their ability to cast in the 4D. Maybe they could in the 3D, but they're not allowed to in the 4D. So this person, in retrospect, will eventually want to come your way and say sorry, whether it's 2 years down the road or what. Like, something's happening now on both of your guys' ends. And this could be even like, definitely not those readers like, oh, it's subconscious. And no. You're highly aware of this, whether it's your future or not, because it's telling me the veil. You still have the veil on. Well, Not really. More like you see through the veil and it's starting to thin. So you're going to see even more. Okay. So again, launching a business, working with the community, putting stuff out there to help humanity, you're golden. If you're attempting to do that as well and other people, that's great. But don't be a sidestepper. And once you get out of that, you know, once you log out of work, you're a fucking hater. You like to put people down. You like to bitch. You want to cause arguments. You're depressed or you blame it on an addiction. Like, we can go on and on and on for a lot of people here. You know what I mean? And it's just, it's shitty. So therefore, how is there not going to be consequences towards that? You know? So we can cross out nobility, and if there's any type of companionship, it's gone. You don't have it anymore. So a lot of people can be walking away from you. Yeah, and you got the devil. So this is something very karmic and toxic, and somebody who always wants to be like in charge, head honcho, you know, like that type of energy. But it's very toxic. So again, probably in another lifetime, right? And you do have the Lovers here. So I do think you know this person with the Hermit reverse. So it's like nobody's fooling you. So I don't know if somebody wants to come in honestly and ask for forgiveness here. But this is why I named the video, Who Are These Nasty Ass Feline Scrapping Bitches That Want to Befriend You Because Their Cast Ain't Working on You? This cast they cast upon you has already been done within the last year or two. And I'm hearing something about the number 8. So when it comes to you, but real quick, I want to see what type of energy this chick has. And it's these chicks, okay? And it's not great. And I think...
Okay, I found this on the web. For what type of energy this chick has a speed check. Check it out.
Physical Science, Chapter 4, Potential and Kismic Energy. That's like a soulmate, very Kismic. This isn't Kismic here. Potential energy, explain, like Kismic, like not deja vu, like not necessarily even meant to be, like fated. You know, it's fated. But is it destiny? So that's where people get caught up in this shit. You know what I mean? So... your ring is from the Beastmaster on your pointer finger right hand. Yeah, I got this from a gypsy. My sister's best friend's sister passed away, and she was a gypsy. I just shine it up. And I have a little box of her, like, gadgets, cool little shit. And I kept this, but it was super creepy. But it looks pretty cool. It's definitely cleaned, and it looks very real. I don't know if it's like an oddity. You know what I mean? Maybe it's a cat's eye. No, it's not slitted. So I don't know, guys, but typically I don't wear it. I just put it right here, but we're warding this energy because it's still someone just, it is what it is. So let's see her overall energy, which is these feline scrapping bitches, because there's hundreds, thousands. There's thousands in this particular transit that probably came from maybe even 2 years ago, a cycle from 2 years ago, 8 years ago, a breakup, a separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment. So right now, to me, this is probably a breakup, and I'm seeing the Empress holding the Ace of Cups. So I don't know if there's a pregnancy here too, and that card's been coming out. I don't know if someone's considering abortion, if this woman is, or she's going to have the baby, but there's a nasty fight that's going to break out. To me, it kind of already happened. You might think it's silent now, but who knows? And then I just said next, and you have kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving, falling in love. So it seems to me you're doing the right thing over here. And they could be doing, and this could they could be doing a love spell against you as well. Like these group of women, they won't achieve anything. They won't reach their destiny. You know, they're not going to be walking on the golden brick road. You know, they're going to be casted away like in Dungeons and Dragons. I don't even know Dungeons and Dragons. I was just going to say like cave dwelling, you know, situations. Tell me about this owl. Whoever these group of felines are, I'm hearing not a black cat, not a tabby cat. You got the 4 of Wands, which was over here too, like watching a house fire or something. So something again might happen. I've been talking about a big house fire, an apartment fire for a while now. Hotel fire, which I don't like that message. But there's 2 people right there, you know, typically they could be married, or they're like, oh, maybe this is the place and they want to go check it out. You know, something like that. But this is also you and how they're projecting where you're going and trying to block this energy, but they can't. And I'm telling you, eventually these women are going to want to befriend you and apologize for like making your life challengeable, miserable with the fucking toxic energy right there. You know, so someone's going to come in and, you know, tell a story. And look, I just saw the fire right there. All the people around it. Did you guys hear that? That was definitely a knock. Oh, it's probably Manny. Yeah, it's Manny. So, especially if there's like a cast, they casted bad luck, or I do feel like you were working with warlock energy. Again, not all warlocks are bad, okay? They can be known as being like a little creepy, a little odd, but they're not all bad. So this is somebody that definitely had a capability in a different life and stung you, vice versa. But this is big because it's like this lifetime, it's like it's going to roll out the same way because repetitive habits. So in that case, you're just meant to maybe come back and have a really hard life when it comes to something, because your own consequences though behind your actions that you took, you know, this is judgment for this group of felines over here, okay? Like, and I'm using felines as in like dirty cats or something. I don't know, like not like cats that are really, you know, tuned in to the spirit world. Max is pretty much the only cat I've had tuned in. Kessel has been through thick and thin. She's 20. That's different. I don't know if they think of like a black cat and this, not like, no, I don't, you know, guys, black cats were just more dominant because there was only so many species of cats, you know, and they were all kind of scrappers. So they had to fight for their food, and some of them came out on top, but like in different worlds, and then decided to stop you from doing something. And it's like this energy comes back in the 3D, so that could be within like the last 20, 30 years. And now we're in 40, and this person will be stuck in 3D, but no longer can go between worlds. And I'm hearing between skeptics. So I don't know if people are very skeptical of her. You, on the other hand, I can tell, wants humanity to reclaim what we once had when it comes to everything. I just got pulled to the witch's well, but I just got pulled to the queen's will. Did they read her will? See, now we're talking about wills. So this is something that's also willed to you. It's hereditary. Like, this person would never be able to take it, handle it. What did I say before that? Witches to wells? Witches, what did I say? Witches to wells? Witches. Oh, look at it. In Buckingham Palace trembles after Prince William read will. So did it actually happen? I'm trying to find my fucking live right now. This shouldn't be that fucking difficult. View channel. More. Nope, I don't want more. Here I am. There's something with, I said witches and well or something. But this is big because like this lifetime, it's like it's going to roll out the same way because repetitive habits. So in that case, you're just meant to maybe come back and have a really hard life when it comes to something because your own consequences, though, behind your actions that you took. You know, this is judgment for this group of felines over here, okay? Like, and I'm using felines as in like dirty cats or something. I don't know, like not like cats that are really, you know, tuned in to the spirit world. Max is pretty much the only cat I've had tuned in. Kessel has been through thick and thin. She's 20. She's tuned in, but not like Max tuned in. That's different. I don't know if they think of like a black cat and this, not like, no, I don't, you know, guys, black cats are just more dominant because there was only so many species of cats, you know, and they were all kind of scrappers. So they had to fight for their food, and some of them came out on top, but like in different worlds, and then decided to stop you from doing something, and it's like this energy comes back in the 3D, so that could be within like the last 20-30 years, and now we're in 40, and this person, it will be stuck in 3D, but no longer can go extend between worlds. I'm hearing between skeptics. So I don't know if people are very skeptical of her. You, on the other hand, I can tell, wants humanity to reclaim what we once had when it comes to everything. I just got pulled to the witch's well, but I just got pulled to the Queen's will. Did they read her? Okay, so Queen's will, but the witch's will. The witch's will. Or is it well? The witch's will. It's a plot about a woman and her cat that live on a new life in a dark lake. This woman discovers that she's thought was true about her world was a lie. She learns that magic exists in her destiny, and she's about to be trained as a witch. So maybe you guys are just starting your trade. Barry and her Aunt Charlotte have always known of the residents of the small coastal community on the peninsula. Two women living alone on the outskirts of town, the price of concealing their strange and dangerous family secret. The two events threaten other lives forever. Yeah, so this, it could be a threat as well, but the witch's well. So is there an actual well? There's an actual well? Oh yeah, I forgot about this. The fountain marks hundreds of accused witches were burned on the stake. Yeah, so this is an eye for an eye, guys. This is like somebody else's consequence, and then watch you go. Okay, I'm actually going to use that as a screen thing. But so you were probably burned at the stake, and I bought a particular deck. It's my other deck that I used with Halloween. Remember, it was like two were like best friends, and wasn't it Athena? Athena and other people were in that read? Jesus, didn't Athena just come into this read too? I'm almost positive it did. The Witch's Well. Here we go. So again, the drinking fountain commemorates the people executed here for witchcraft in the 1500s to the 1600s. Let witches and devils from contemporary North Berwick witch trial. At least 2 of the women were accused of conspiring the murder of King James the Fourth, the Sixth, and executed in 1519. Hundreds convicted and burnt at the stake, whether they knew they were one or not. The mystical memorial was found and sculpted in 1894 by John Ducane. That's leading to the Celtic revival of this artist, looking for witches, healing hands, and evil eye on the side. That's pretty cool. So I don't know, guys. Like somebody thinks they, I don't know. So there's that. So again, like you're a witch, and what was the other one? The book where somebody was in training. So somebody's powers got taken away in 4D. They could have had them in 3D, but they weren't powerful. It's more of a memory and not like a pressure, but like you can feel it inside your soul. Like they just knew they have warlock abilities, right? And that's very true. Off of that is very much true. But are not allowed to use them in the 4D. These group of women, felines, rats, Jesus, are not ascending to the 4D. It's just not happening. So I think they're just trying to. Something about the partnership too will be not so great. Something's gonna come out here. And you have the 3 of Wands. Again, it could be your future. And then you got the Chariot with Temperance at the bottom, along with the King of Swords. So do I think it's a pause before you go? Yeah, this reminds me of like counsel saying like, okay, you ready to go? This Chariot reminds me of the Black Knights or the Ghost Riders. You know, and it's like, when we give them the okay, when the collective comes together with dark and light and works with all different energies, you know, and the Ghost Riders and Dark Angels, they're the ones that have our back. If they're attacking you, then that's your own shit. Judgment is definitely here, but this reminds me again of the card in the other deck with the Galactic Federation. This is kind of like the same thing, and you can't go until you get the go-ahead, you know, and you might have to travel. I don't know if you travel in just different dimensions, or people are coming to visit you and just like, it's like Beetlejuice again, sprinkling dust on you. I don't know what that's about, but like good fairy dust, you know, which is crazy because I'm relating to this 3 of Wands and the Chariot to not so great energy from this other person, but you have other people coming in and taking control of a situation here because they know you're the owl. They've been watching you. Owls, bracelet the other day, owls. Okay, so this person's been definitely watching you guys, and it is probably personal, but I really like that because this is deserving. They clearly deserve what they're getting here. So this is the officials making a decision when it comes to something. I'm also getting like ancient Rome there too, like gladiators type thing. But again, like I feel like these are ancestors. People don't even like realize they're there. And your ancestors have been coming in with that Hulu magic deck that I have. So this is actually great. And here's action. So you're going to take action to this. And you're going to make sure it's solid. You're not playing. Your guys aren't playing. I don't know about you, but I've always felt that I could do spells and read them. It's just like going back to the beginning of day. The alphabet were all spells. They considered them spells. They were spells. They were named spells before they were named numbers. Okay? That's a fact. So the alphabet was the book of spells. So I'm loving your energy. It might be a lot, but you have a thin veil coming up. But like, you're a weaver. You're weaving your fate, which is crazy because typically you'd go towards your destiny. But to get to destiny, you do have to weave your fate. In the most magical hour of all, I think you're being visited. You got the Six of Pentacles, even, give and take. I don't know how I feel about that one, but maybe you're somebody that gives to the poor, or maybe these are people that were outside the Colosseum, whatever's going on here, cheering you on and sharing with you because you deserve a piece of the bread. Vice versa. They deserve some bread. Everybody's eating. I'd rather see a huge bucket of, bread, potatoes, that type of stuff, but rice. But they are sharing. So it's like sharing is caring type community. So I hope this isn't like a shining veil situation here. And then the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, see, you're no joke with the Ace of Cups. And somebody could be pregnant here too. It could just be an idea. But I don't know if somebody's going to terminate a pregnancy or go through with a pregnancy here, or if there's I just heard adoption. Maybe that falls through. I'm not sure. I hate to say it, but it is linked to karmic stuff, like a miscarriage. Like, you're not bringing any more kids into this world, mama. I don't even think they want to call you mama. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles, which is awesome, working on something, going towards something with the Four of Cups. So you're not wasting no time. You're not letting opportunities pass you by. You are kind of thinking, what's next? Maybe it's something at first like you really didn't want, but the Two of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, playing the violin, really not looking. But the veil is thin, so I think whatever this is going to come towards you. Could be a good artist. You could be an excellent photographer. I pick up like the faces here. I look outside the box, and Peter actually said that to me last night. He's like, holy shit, these are your photos? And I'm like, yeah. But it's just because I find things in the walls around people. I look for the trinkets. And then he actually gave me a trinket. It's a poodle. I went into not Peter's, I went into Dennis's man cave last night. It took me the longest to even get him to let me down there. And then I took some personal pictures for him of his man cave that I'm going to send to him. But I remember looking at, I can show you a couple of these. Which one do I want? It's just, I got the clothespins. This is all collected from him and his father. So this house has been here for over 100 years, right? Good old Dennis. He's fucking awesome. Is he not awesome? He's like a little Warwick. The 3 hats. So just the way I capture things, but I'm trying to find the wall because I could see things in the wall. I mean, it was just amazing down there. This woman has been on the board, has been in that house since the dad moved in. Absolutely awesome. But I want the wall. See, it's like keep going. He's got a yo-yo. I found a trinket everywhere. I'm loving that hat. I mean, look at just the light fixtures coming down that he saved. They're like absolutely gorgeous. And there's little wind things that I captured that are over 100 years old. Look at that awesome ass buffalo. He's got a lot of belt buckles. That's his Jesus. It's just like me taking like little photos like that. You know, like tiny little details. And the poodle. Oh, yeah. And he used to be a soccer referee, and this was one of his old soccer balls. I was like, what? I didn't even know. So this woman, she's absolutely stunning. I actually touched her hair. I got such like a vibe off of her. Like the vibe downstairs is just absolutely amazing. The brick, I took pictures of brick because I thought it was important because it's half brick and half not, right? So he's got stuff everywhere. So there's a part of the brick and then the stairwells. So if I go in this way, like I can see faces in the walls. I also took one with the brooms, this one, and I felt like there was a face in the wall right there too. So I pick up on little things like that and then zoom in. So it was so cool, guys. I felt like I was on American Pickers, no lie. I felt like I was on American Pickers, and I told him this is mine when he's ready to pop for it. And I'm telling you, like, he better not give it away. It's like a little mini surfboard, but it's wood. It's from a while ago, and it still has the paint on it. It looks really good. But tell me that doesn't look like my tapestry. He's like, well, what are you going to do with it? I'm like, I'm going to use it as art. I'm just going to hang it up. Right? So the point of this, guys, is somebody is clearly talented with something they're unaware of. I don't think you're aware of this talent. You know what I mean? Like, do I go back? Do I do the other thing? But something's going to come towards you. And it's like, do I do this or not? Don't get caught up in judgmental stuff. And this would be also a test on your end somehow, in the sense of keep it moving. You know, you're weaving your own web right now. You're a mama. You're a papa. Tell me about this spider. Like, this is your world. These are your babies. My chicklins. You teach how you want to teach. And you got the tower. So I'm hearing like bomb. And then the hermit. 5 of wands. One more. Could just be dealing with the Scorpio. I don't think so. I think this is more of what's going on the outside. With the 2 of swords, again, like, are we making a decision? Are we not? Give me one more for this fighter. But this is your web. This is community. So it looks like you're heading in a certain direction. You got a Hierophant. So again, this could be a lesson on your end with the Ace of Swords. It's like writing your own book. You know what I mean? So this is where you go.
You have the keys?
Hi, the keys are in my jacket hanging up. Oh, no, I think they're in the car, but just check my jacket before you leave. And Tower, 2 of Swords, Hierophant.
Moses is up somewhere.
Yeah, he was just walking. He's to the left.
I put a bunch of rocks on there and the thing you have to move it. Like, I took one of those square things that they're over there.
Yeah.
And he's still climbing on it, so he might like roll over.
Yeah, I don't want a leg to get stuck. All right, I will. Thank you.
But it's not like flat, so I'm scared he might like fall or get his foot stuck in between one of the rocks or something. So just, yeah, I don't want to.
Love you.
Where's Tesla?
I don't know, sleeping somewhere. So it's almost like this is a big decision for you. And it's something very, you would have to be responsible, intelligent, loyalty. All right, I must have left him in the car then.
I think I'm going to hang out with Julie tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that.
And then maybe Ava's dinner on Wednesday before hospice. Yeah.
So there's the spider energy. And you do have assistance here. Love you. There is something with your memory. There is something with your money over here too. I love you more when it comes not money as well. Must be linked to money. Drive safe. I love you. Let me know if the keys aren't in there.
No, it's over in the car. I know I have good karma coming. I hope money coming me.
Yeah, me too.
I gave the homeless man $5. I better get something good in return.
Yeah, maybe
Maybe my
somebody,
wife.
maybe
It's been my
somebody
wife.
will, when you're in line to get a coffee, or me, somebody will buy a coffee. You know, what goes
Mm,
around comes
yeah.
around. Don't expect a huge win, but you gotta appreciate the small things in life.
Yeah.
So you might be
Tom
tested
didn't
too
answer me.
about the
Being
date.
tested? Maybe he'll fire me. That's my test.
That's not being tested. I'd say peace out, Girl
Testing my
Scout.
patience. Love you.
Peace out, pussy. Love you.
Bye.
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 So this definitely is huge, whatever this is for you. Let's get to the veil. And again, you got the book right under here too. Like, let's not forget that is what I'm hearing. You got the wheel right there, so that's perfect. It's kind of almost like following karma. Love you. Yeah? You want my perfume? Yeah. Just crack the garage door. Mia? Don't put it on the door. Maybe put it in the glove box. Just let me know where you put it. Oh, behind the seat, Mia. That's an easy tap. Yeah, it's an easy tap behind the seat. Love ya. She's always using my spray, yo. YOLO. So you have like a big lesson here, but like this is kosher. But guys, this is a big decision. Do I start a business? Do I want to be an entrepreneur? Do I like my job? A lot of people don't like it, but it pays the bills, right? It could be the opposite, struggling for money right now or not being able to find a job. But this is to your advantage because this is like one of those dreams of wanting to go in this direction or be this particular person. And if it's not that you're trying to manifest off of, your wonder wall, I forget what they call a picture wall, a vision board, but I'm hearing your wonder wall. It's already built. This is a part of your wonder wall here, which it makes sense because you did have the Wheel of Fortune underneath that. So, and it could be something political. Also, the Pope might die. The Pope's going to die anyway. Bless his soul. Bless his heart. They're saying he fight the pneumonia. But I don't think he has pneumonia. I think it's a different virus. And they're not picking up on it. And it's probably one of those viruses I was talking about. Like July, August. But not feeding the birds, right around that energy. So they're making a decision. Does he go? Who leads? The veil is thin. And I'm telling you, like, you're going to be visited. Again, it could be a dream. And the owl, spirit can't stop bringing this owl in for us. We are the owl. They don't want us to be the owl. This is why somebody is eventually going to want to befriend us. But before that, judgment, this person can't, is what I'm saying. They're thinking right now, and probably like, if they're reading this, like, ha ha ha, you know, and it's like, no, like, this is how this is rolling. And again, they're not scared of you or intimidated, but they know you're powerful. Maybe they're trying to stop you from your powers, or, you know, your mindset is the most powerful thing and it's yours and nobody else's. You allow it to be controlled by governmental thing, politics, that type of stuff. But there needs to be a new chapter. And you had the Wheel of Fortune. It was the Hermit, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you're good. This is a big deal though. This decision you make, what you're weaving right now, bringing into this world, whether it be a pregnancy, learning new types of magic, the wishing well, that was like a witch in training. So maybe a lot of us are a witch in training. And I remember it's the second time Kaden said it to me in the last year. Like, do you consider yourself a witch? And I've never, ever had the kids ever ask me that, you know, so I thought it was odd. I always know I could do witchy things, but do I call it out as I'm a witch, I'm a channeler, I'm a psychic, I'm a clairvoyant, you know, I don't do that. I think we all have that witchy power. I mean, who doesn't want to be, I'm hearing Thumbelina, but who doesn't want to be where she wiggles her nose? What sitcom was that? I Dream of Jeannie? No. It was blonde hair. Oh, what was her fucking name? She was awesome. He was a Navy. No, that's I Dream of Jeannie. Bewitched. Yes, thank you. What was her name, though? Samantha? No, Samantha was the mother, right? Tabitha. Baby Tabitha. And Miranda. Sarah Ann, Lisa Ann. So, I mean, who wouldn't want to be that person if you knew you could do it? But before you could do that, right? Like her mom would always come in. She was more like a warlock type energy. Where Samantha, right? Tabitha was the baby. The mom's name, I think it was Sam. But she was the witch. But she also uses the warlock energy. Samantha, yeah. So you could have some warlock energy here, or you just know how to protect yourself against warlock spells or casts. I think this is more of like a casting. Like this is somebody who could feel that these women feel like they were warlocks, and that's because they were powerful, but they misused it, and they don't get it in the 4D. Maybe I think they got to like play with it in the 3D and fuck around, but I think this is like I'm also getting like fuck around and find out over here, you know. But this is kosher. So there's got to be a judgmental factor here too by like the council. Where is she going? So it seems to be I'm saying he too. So where is he or she going? What is he or she going to choose? Is it going to be community? It'd be like something I would do. Or just, you know, tell your story, get in tuned. Let's see the veil. So we got this woman, we're going to get more on her. I like that you came into this a lot too. But let's not forget that darker energy that you're working with either. You got the Hangman and the Four of Pentacles. Somebody's thinking suicide when this veil is thin, guys. I don't know. Could be like a pirate ship. I did have a dream of 2 ships the other night, and it's still sitting with me, and that's why I said it outside, so maybe I can mentally remember. But this is all about your future, and there's a very fragile, very thin veil that is coming in. And I don't like this. This guy, this Hangman, is like suicide, you know? So it's your perspective. You could be picking up on a lot of suicides. I don't know when. Hey Siri. What month is Suicide Awareness?
September is Suicide Prevention Awareness Month, a time to raise awareness about this stigmatized and often taboo topic. This answer is from hhs.gov.
Thank you. Me personally, I just think it's sad. Spirits put me in that energy before where they dominated my energy. And I'm like, this is literally, I said to myself, like, I was just crying. I wanted to go home and I didn't know what this world was. And I knew I didn't belong here. And I was stuck in this for maybe a good month figuring this out. It was quite challengeable, but I literally said, like, this is why people kill themselves. Like, they put me in a situation to at least say it. Like I knew physically and that I wasn't going to kill myself, but mentally they put me in that state. And that's how I felt though. Like for a split second, it must have, because it was such a profound like moment in my life. You don't forget about things like that. So this veil is super fucking thin. So there's got to be a little depression here for some. But this is, Two of Pentacles, a lot going on. But that could be a burglary. Watch out. We've been talking about that. Someone's holding on to your book. Maybe that's your book. You're holding on to your book. But there's disappointment here. And it's almost like the Four of Cups. But it's like you have all these ghosts. But she looks like I don't give a fuck. Like a smart ass too. It could be you. You could be a smart ass. You could be sarcastic. I'm hearing witty, sophisticated. All right. So yeah, we're talking about us. So let's get to this deck. Let's read more on these women that want. So just know that this is really important, guys, for you, okay? And you have that darker energy working for you right now. You do have that warlock ability, but you don't need to. You'd be good at mastering, like, witchery. Witchery. Is witchery a thing? What is witchery? I mean, it's just performing magic, right? What is the definition of witchery? The practice of magic. And also attracting others, fascinating qualities. What's it meaning of a witch's witchery? To use the supernatural powers of magic. A practitioner of witchcraft. Witchcraft traditionally means the use of magic or supernatural powers to inflict harm or misfortune on others. And this remains the most common and widespread meaning. Well, that's unfortunate. I mean, it is witchcraft, so I get it, but we can all do witchcraft and not have it be negative. Because you have magic, you have supernatural powers, but you're not going to inflict harm or misfortune on others. Correct? So to me, this is you guys and, your own little witchery here. So keep it, whatever this is, keep it up. I think you have to like the middle of April. Is it like right now is an ideal time to launch and think of new ideas. Okay. So let's get your energy off the board. It's still going to come in like on the other decks, I'm sure. We're going to leave their energy because this is witchery. So but on the negative side, so this is more like warlock energy. And she knows your capability here. So if you have anything owls, I would not think I would have an owl if somebody asked me. I just happen to have 4 of them. So I prefer like a falcon or let's fly like an eagle. So you see, I'm seeing a cauldron. So, I mean, these are abilities from like a long time ago where people had straight up cauldrons. I mean, I know they still like make them, but I'm seeing like antique worth like cauldrons. So you could be in the training here with the wish as well. The witch as well. And what was the other one? Oh, the Queen's will. But now I'm not feeling like it's the will and Harry's presiding it. Did I just say that right? It's more like the Queen's gamblet. And it's at the Queen's will. So you might have to partake here. Well, you definitely have to partake. It's just a matter of what you choose. To me, it's just going to come right back to you with this memory. And you might look at it as an opposition, but you're definitely going to see your way out of that one. So let me work with this other deck. I just want to check my kid's location real quick to see if she's at work so I can keep it moving. Yes, she is. I can see that you just pulled in. I love you. I hope you have a great day. Love you, love you, love you. I did get pulled to these cards to use these first, but then the Nakamicon cards was sitting right next to it, and I was like, okay, well, that says a lot. So there's a message in this deck, because this is what I was drawn to for the women who think they're warlocks. That power also got taken away. It's gone. You're now challenged. You're now blocked. You don't get to apologize. You're fucking toxic. So, what's going on with this deck? Tell me about Atha. I think this is more like, they're telling me any type of companionship they have there is an epic fail. It will be done eventually. But they're also trying to ruin, like, I just heard daughter-in-law, second cousin. Like, there's somebody stepping in. This could be about a will too. Maybe somebody passes away and it is about a will, but it's this person. It's like her wishing well, but she never had a wishing well. Because you had the opportunity to know in the 3D that you could be a wizard, a warlock. And that's just it. You took advantage of it, but you took advantage of it in a bad way because you're trying to cast something this way. Well, your scale is low, and your cast don't hold the power they used to hold. Not in the 4D, not in this. I'm hearing levitation. You guys might be good at levitating. You might want to try. But this would be something you can put to use and be a benefit to other people, your family, community, town hall. I'm seeing the 99's restaurant for some reason. Get-togethers, thank yous. Let me see. I'm going to break down this owl first because it is us, but we got to remember it's on their side. But in all reality, this is how they think of us. We're wise. We take action. We're not accepting a shit-ass apology when you decide to step in. It could be a whole year from now, guys. I don't know. But this is your warning read. And I guarantee you already know who this is. And for some, it could get worse. It's going to definitely get worse for them, which will trigger them. So careful, because they're going to come to you. But if you're going to play with magic, be very careful and start from the beginning of when the alphabet was actually called the spell book. Instead of a dictionary, it was like a spell book. You know what I mean? I mean, that was literally what they called the alphabet before we decided to change it. Every word out of your mouth is a cast, is a spell. It's negativity, it's sorrow, it's depression, like it's happiness, it's joy, it's sexual, primal, it is. I just got pulled to a wolf, but I don't see one. But I was definitely torn to buy those, not torn, well, I kind of was, but to buy those 3 wolves on my fireplace, the portrait, because I don't have, it doesn't really match with anything. Peanut butter, where are you? Get the fuck out of there. You think I'm playing with you? Get the fuck out of there. Get the fuck out of there. Are you fucking, is this real life? Wow. Wow. Off of that too. Thank you. Don't fuck with me. Fucking A. So this is how they feel about you with the owl. So again, look up the meaning or what it is to you. You got the Knight of Bibles, which is swords, which is wands, sorry, temperance. So this is quick, but dead. Some of you might need to heal, or you are a healer. And don't forget, looks like the Sitgo sign from Boston. That's the second card I have where I picked up on that. Could be a factor. Maybe you guys go to a Sitco. I know they still exist. It's a Beantown thing. I got one on my hat, but it's green. So that's significant. And I just realized those are feathers. Those are like bat wings. She got nice legs. She only got one horn. She's pouring the cups and not really looking. That's a cool way to pour the cups. She's got a few bones there too. Definitely in moderation, but there's something about you. It's like you black and white. But it's like something quick and then humble. Hi, can you get off of that, please? I'm going to move this. I do not want you on top of the cords. I don't get it. Okay? That's boo-boos. That's boo-boo for peanut butter. That's a mama that, no. Okay? Don't make mama nervous. So, let me see what's up with this Knight of Bibles. Because something's coming towards this way. You know, that the owl's going this way for protection. But now this energy is like rebuted. Revoked. We have the sun. So we could be dealing with a Leo season. This could be August, September with the Knight of Viking horns, which is the Knight of Swords. So it's like you coming in, someone's coming in fast and fucking hot. But then this is like shutting down an energy too with the Knight of Swords. Because if you look at it, it is off with your head. So, but you also have temperance, right? So it's like attack. You know, it's like one on this side going opposite ways, and you did have the Chariot. And it's like, you know what you need to do, and it's just time to, you know, chop off someone's head. Like you feel liberated here. You feel clear, you feel grounded. So this temperance has to do with grounding as well. I love it. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Bibles, 3 of Wands. Again, your future. You have a bunch of babies, I'm hearing. Like, so I know it's kind of like creepy. But when they give birth, you know, I think it's hundreds of babies. When spiders give birth, how many babies are in the sac that they protect? 100 to 2,000. The average, 250 silk sacs. The female will house spiders and they can lay 250 eggs. A common spider. A wolf spider. A wolf spider's egg sac usually contains 20 to 100. Large spiders can produce sacs that holds up to 2,000. So that's what I'm seeing here. So it's like, it's a completely different spider though. So it's like 2 spiders now. You got a spider over here and a spider over here. But it's on your card. So it's like whatever you taken, whatever this energy is taken, it will be taken back. It will be given back. These blocks and challenges, you won't have them. They will. So it's like as you ascend, they don't. So heads up there. And it's like we have friends that won't even ascend, guys. And I think it's going to be a lot more difficult than people think. You're going to start seeing people differently. looking at life a little differently. So tell me about this graveyard. You might have unnecessary fear to what this is, but they think you do. Yeah, the Two of Wands going in a different direction, thinking that they're going to go in a different direction. It's almost like they want to burn the book. Then you have the Three of Cups. So again, it could be somebody befriending you over here. The Nine of Bibles. Could be nightmares. Something with hooves and the Three of Bibles. So you got 333 on the board too. Now that the 3 is gone. Three of Cups, Three of Wands. There's definitely distance between you guys in the sense of this person's probably not living in your house. Let's see. What does this group of women want to do with this Three of Wands? That's too many. What do these felines want to do with this Three Wands? Separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, the Grim Reaper, this relationship's over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. I'm hearing judicial energy. So if any of you guys are in court, getting wrapped up soon. This is like I said, I feel like they almost did like a separation thing on you too, but they also wanted to fuck with your abilities. But they did attempt to like, it's a money thing, it's a financial thing, or it's an ego. But there's like no second chances here. And again, somebody I think wants to eventually apologize, or they're going to try to, but it's too late. It's not going to happen. So I hope that's an okay message for you guys, because whatever this energy has done, whether you've casted something or not, you still rank. You're still at the top of the rank of what you're doing. So again, with that wishing well, or the witch's well, that was a witch in training. That was quite a few things, and it was a book. And then the wishes well, or will well, was outside, dedicated to the witches that were burnt, and so a lot of them were innocent. It was just like so wild, right? All somebody has to do is claim. They said, like, it's so fucking wild. So I think whatever's happening with you, DNA, however, royal, I'm hearing a royal bloodline, it's like it's being passed down. And again, like, this is your future. So she will no longer be relevant in your life. And if this is like a daughter-in-law, like, eventually they're going to get a divorce. I think this is somebody that put a love spell on you too, in the sense of like, you won't meet anybody. You're going to be miserable. You're going to go bald. You're going to get old. You're going to get fat, I'm so pretty and blah, 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 blah. Like, it's not a thing anymore. So it's coming to an end. And again, I don't think it's a cast you're using. And I still feel like I got to be super careful with this energy too, because I do feel like casting something, and I don't even know what the fuck I would cast. I just know I'm good at it. So this is either coming, I'm hearing a public warning. This is like a collective read too, so whatever this is definitely done. I'm hearing domain, and it's probably consequences. What is this Eight of Cups? I mean, what is this Princess of Cups? Because this typically would be an apology. I just saw the snake. I got mask, not showing true feelings, pride, diluting, gaslighting, many options, one night stand. But this is for that yucky energy. This could be what you're dealing with right now. But if that's the case, somebody really does have like feelings for you, because it would be the Page of Cups, right? And the Page of Peanut Butter. Get out of there. Get out of there. I'm not fucking with you. Dear Lord. Thank you. Not your shit. Got it? Capiche? And actually, I don't have the sickle one. I just have a green Boston because I'm a Celtics fan. I'm just hearing bye-bye. So I don't know what type of death it is. I don't care to look into what type of death that is. So you want to play with magic? Boy, you should know what you're fighting for. So this could be an attempt to ruin your life. Whatever this cast was that they did, they're going to regret it because it's going to be obvious. You know, they're going to feel that power taken that they had from the 3D, and they're going to literally feel it being taken. Because they could feel that they had this power. You know how you feel like there's something within you? I'm hearing Godspeed. But I was thinking of like Star Trek or something. What am I thinking of, guys? Not Grayskull. The power of Grayskull. That's a beautiful message too. But the power is within you. Star Trek, right? Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. The fuck? Who says the power is within you? Louise both said the power within you. You can do anything and everything. Known for demonstrating the power of affirmations to bring about positive change. Self-help pioneer, taught through millions cents of publication and bestsellers. Can you heal life? The force be with you. Yes, that's what I was thinking of. The force be with you. But it's kind of get the power of Grayskull. The force be with you. So what's he mean? Just it's like a God thing being watched over, right? Conveys a wish for the force to favor somebody. So I guess may the force be with you. But I'm getting more of like it is definitely a force be with you, but it's the power of Grayskull too. I liked the meaning of that. So like maybe you're the power of Grayskull along with this, the power of Grayskull meaning. It is the power of the Grayskull, a phase from the He-Man and the Masters of the Universe franchise, essentially meaning the speaker of drawing upon immense magical power stored in ancient castles known as Castle of Grayskull to perform an action, usually signifying a transformation or a powerful hero. He-Man is essentially a battle cry signifying unleashing the great strength and ability. And in the previous read, guys, you also had protection here too with the previous cards. And you have it right here too. So you even have some of you, it's ancient magic. Tapping into your inner strength, your potential, overcoming, challenges. So it's fabulous. Secret powers were revealed to me that day. I held aloft my magic in the sword and said, by the power of Grayskull. Bam. Bam. He's very, very strong when it comes to the parallel worlds. Okay, you got that? Bam. Feel like emerald. They stopped selling the fucking groundstone mustard. I wasn't too happy. Wasn't too happy about that. So it's like a challenge. This person wants to challenge you. So this is just past life shit that could have been situated or just left alone in this life. And instead of just accepting it, whether you like it or not, they try to use force on you. They used magic on you, a cast on you, and they felt that power. You guys know what it feels like holding a crystal. You feel that shit. You know what I mean? They will no longer feel that. They're out of 4D. They could live in 4D, but they're out of 4D. They won't ascend. And I'm hearing it's their own tragic life story. But that also is pulling me to a group of women that are using this is a group of women that are using their tragic scenarios before they leave to leave people in trauma. They want to trauma you. They want to not trauma bond. They want to like trauma attack you. You know, they because they're so discombobbled with whatever this energy is because they no longer have it. So I don't know. It's like sparks in the body going off, like defunctioning, like ground control to Major Tom. What did I say earlier? Godspeed. So something needs to be handled here, and I think you can do it in a very mature scenario. I wouldn't just play with spells, guys. Like, I'm weary, and I know since I've been on YouTube, I've told you guys, like, I when I write things, they're fucking powerful. Like, I know I'm good at spells. My own spells. I've gone through a lot. There's a lot of maturity. There's a lot of wisdom. You know, so words come out of me very like gracefully and very easily. So I just have so many things to do in regards to like certain channels. It's just like one thing after another, but it's a feeling that never went away, right? So it's like everything I've ever created on these channels in the last 8 to 7 years, it's still linked to all my other channels. It's like, you can't make this shit up. Like, what have I been doing? Why am I not like opening a book? You know, because you're about to go in a different direction. This person knows it. They know who you are. This could just be somebody stalking you. This could be somebody's ex. This could be their new girlfriend, their new wife, their new kid's mama, like whatever it may be. Baby mama, baby mama. I hear people being like, I don't like that word. Okay, baby mama. All right, baby daddy. All right. I'd fuck with somebody like that. I'm quick-witted like that. I don't like baby mama. All right, baby daddy. Oh, please don't call me daddy. What'd you say, daddy? I'm that person. I'll call you fucking daddy for the rest of your life, just to fuck with you. So, again, this energy did have a powerful force behind them, and they fucked up because they're using it personally. So if I was to cast a spell, it would be going towards humanity, putting it out there. It would never be towards one person ever. I just swear to God, strike my kids dead. Like, I don't play like that. And I know I can. And I think they're going to make me start doing it too. But if I'm going to include spells into readings, you bet your ass I'm going to be very careful with them. And it won't be individual. And if it comes to you in an individual, that's more like self-respect, getting through this moment, typically on your own, high priestess mode. But here, you've been there and done that. You got a very thin veil. Like I said, like you can astral travel or space travel, time and space, something like that. That's coming before you guys too, like speed time. Let's get the Book of Shadows, the Path of Shadows. I keep smelling their food, like the tortoise's food. That's like a day old. That's what I smell. What do you want us to know? What do you want us to know? You have a raven, knowledge, depth, and energies. And I'm just going to start over here. It can be for whomever, but the raven is looking over here. There's a clock right there. And you're sitting with the owl, that's knowledge. Huge transition here. Lots of energies you're working with. So you're weaving kind of without knowing it. I see you at an old train track too. Self-doubt. The shadows deep, fears and doubt creep. The specter haunting, where courage sleeps. I do have to find the smell that bowl. I don't know where it's hiding. It's not in here. It's like over here somewhere. It's like, you know when you pick something up and you put it down? Might just be the garbage, because instead of putting it in like a Demoulas bag, I put it right at the bottom of a fresh bag, and I was like, fuck, what? That's stupid. And I thought about scooping it out, but it was already on the side of the trash. Oh, here we go, trash bags. That was in the beginning, trash bags. What else did I put? Trash bag warning. So, again, going this way, don't doubt yourself. So something here has to click first on your side, because you have this darker energy, like the dark angels, the ghost fighters, they're coming towards you. And when that happens, that becomes very powerful. It becomes very empowering. It just comes and it's like, whoo. And you know it's there. And you're trying to figure it out. And like, you're going to get there. But this tells me you're definitely going to get there, because this is self-doubt. Do I want to do this? Do I not? Like, I feel like this is a turf war right now. Like, all our witchy senses, are going to go towards humanity. Why these people just group certain targets because they're salty or they're bitter or they play victim. It's bullshit. I just heard, no, I'm going to leave that one, because that one could get me legally in trouble. So somebody here wants to get you to say something. I don't know if this is a legal battle, if this is somebody's trying to catch somebody like on recorder. Like, watch out for like sketchy people. Like, their pocket or their phone can be in their pocket and their camera looking right at you and they're recording everything. Like, I feel like they're casting an eye and this one's watching, but you'll be able to spot it. So something's going to click. And it must have to do with humanity, and it's got to be huge. This is one less thing out of your life. If this is coming in like this is telling me this person would attempt to haunt you and just be mirroring psychopathic energies, trying to take your own energy, an energy stealer. Like, oh, I want her energy. Like, somebody's very jealous of you. Even if it's a family member, sisters can be jealous of a sister. She got the big boobs. She got the nice waist. Look at her eyes versus mine. And all my kids have completely different hair too. Textures. Not so much colors. Caden's just like mine, but that runs in my family and his family. Alana's more like wavy, but always wears it straight. Jade has straight, thick ass fucking hair. Not too many waves. But she has thick hair like me, but she's a spitting image of her dad. They're all great. They're all beautiful. But it's just a message here. So something is going to click. And it's a huge ass fucking deal. So somebody might attempt to apologize. I'm telling you, be careful here, because this veil is thick. Do you want to take somebody on this ride? Or are you riding somebody? You might want to ride out. If a love life is going to come in here. I know this energy tries to ruin your love life, your work. They want your energy. They want to suck it from you. And I'm telling you, Spirit allowed them to do that and play for a little while. I know I had a cast on me and Spirit let them play. Because they wanted them to feel that power and that entitlement and just the empowerment, the powerful side of what this is. And that's an amazing feeling, but they misused it. They used it. They know it came from another lifetime. They could have used it in the 4D and decided this group wants to make other women or men miserable. They want to leave this earth knowing that they caused some type of trauma in your life. Like, you can't make this shit up, guys. That's awful. But you're protected almost like an earth angel too. So it's saying kind of like, well, you're here on earth, but you're in and out of different realms. You're definitely being assisted. I definitely get in the well thing again, which is the witch's well. And that was a book, right? That one was the book. No, that one was a well. What was the other one? The witch's. Let me see if I can go back. How far back was it? The witch's well. And then you have the witch's will. So you have the WILL and the WELL, and the WELL is a will. This is about a book. And this also says that the woman learns the magic that exists that she has is destined to be trained as a witch. So this is why you also have these other energies with you. You definitely have some ghost riders. You have some powerful energies behind you that the light is allowing you to work with. So you might just bang it out one day. You might just like bang, 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 bang. Like you just banging it out over here. And it's huge. And it's this lifetime. So maybe don't doubt yourself. Oh, it's another lifetime. I've done it to myself too. Like I create so many things and I'm like, it has to be another lifetime, something like that, right? So don't doubt that you have some type of capability here. Like me sitting here, it's almost like saying like exactly me sitting here and being like, okay, well, I can't really get into this right now because I have too many other things on my mind. But that would be self-doubt. Or if you feel like you're failing or somebody wants to think, I tell you that you're failing and it's like, oh, well, you said this and you said this and it never came to fruition. Yeah, no shit. But you know what? It will. It's destiny. Your intuition knows, right? I know I'd be good at this, but do I have time to get into this? My mind is telling me no, but spirit is telling me yes. So it's kind of like I have a gift here that I haven't even explored yet. That's what this is. And it does have to do with witchery. But it's towards the community. It's towards higher things. So don't underestimate yourself. Something might just click, guys. You have a dream. Like it's definitely something like that. Isolation. In the solitude embrace, I found my own echo. I whisper to the shadows. My voice finds no fellow. I can see them all. You might need to go into isolation. That's what this hermit mode can, be talking about. And you got the siren. So, as enchanting as it is, the reflection of the water, it can lure your soul into the depths where illusions follow. So don't get stuck in this energy too. That's for sure. Especially if you're trying to meditate, because the veil is thin, and this is going to be with the full moon and your future, the eclipse, total lunar eclipse, blood moon, to like first week of April. So don't underestimate your skills. Don't overthink your skills. Just get out there and start. It's nerve-wracking, but do it. You got a thought, put it out there. Make a card. Write a children's book. I thought I was always going to do that when I was a kid. I always imagined myself writing children's books. Again, it could be past life. But I also knew I was going to be a mom and wanted a huge family. And I would have kept going. I probably would have did 5 or 6, maybe 7, 9 at the most. I would have had that family. But my doctor refused. She just wouldn't do it anymore. My pregnancies were all forward, just so rough on my body. Like she said, I'll never put a patient in risk to have more children. Like, the patient comes first. She's like, I won't be your doctor. And I was like, but I had other doctors tell me that too. So it was time to call it a wrap it up, you know. So why am I even talking about this? How did I get lost in that conversation? Chloe, Charlotte. I'm hearing Chloe and Charlotte. Daisy came through the other day. I was just going to say ancient names. I love just time period names, especially like flowers. I like poppy. So many flowers. You got a rose. I'm not huge on that. That is Mio's middle name though, but it's only because after the grandmother. I almost named her Mia May. Give mama a kiss. So careful with this isolation, because you can get into that. But this is also saying they want you to kind of get into this creepy, powerful vibe. Like if they haven't come in yet, like they're coming. And in regards to them, it's eventually going to be over. And I'm hearing 2025, 2026 for some of you. But this is going to be soon, especially if you know what this is. Because this needs to be concentrated on and this needs to be X'd out, because this energy would be a constant lurker, a constant Debbie Downer, douchebag. Somebody thinks they're relevant. Somebody thinks they're better than you and they can put you down. And like I said, this is somebody that wants to trigger your own trauma. That's actually their trauma projecting towards you, which makes you therefore self-reflect your own. It's like, go away, bitch, go away, bitch, get out the way. So again, like this is over. So again, if it's a lawsuit, if it has something to do with the state, if it has to do with work, your children, the relationships, there might be an upcoming divorce, and you know you gotta work with your child when it comes to that. You know, my daughter Jade's the one that had the breakup, and she's just kind of living life, and that's what she wanted to do, and I respect her decision and I'm proud of her. She's always had boyfriend after boyfriend after, like she's never really been by herself. She's 27. She just wants to get out there and enjoy life and not feel like she always has to be like home, or, you know. We absolutely love Tommy to death. He's still part of the family, and I hope eventually they can be really good friends, and who knows, eventually in the future. But to be 27 and think like, am I going to marry this person? Am I not? Like who am I? Like, do I want to come home to this? What is my future? So right now she's playing it fucking smart. And I'm so proud of her, because that's so hard. Like they lived together, like Lonnie, Ben, my sister, and Jade and Tommy. And Tommy moved out, and it was hard on everybody. Like that was like Lonnie's best friend too, but it was, you know, supposed to be Jade's best friend. You know, so it becomes tricky. So there is like tricky stuff going on in your life, but it's stuff you can handle. What this is, Spirit just wants you to know, like whatever this is, you do need to isolate and get maybe a little freaky. I'm just hearing freak under the sheets. Like there's something about you. There could be a kundalini. I don't even see it here, but it came in another reading with an awakening. This person is very destructive. They want to make sure that you will never have a piece of what they have. But I have a funny feeling in person X, you already had that piece, and you had that piece first, and you had the complete fucking clock. You know, you know what she's getting. And if it has to do with children, it's just got to go in different paths right this moment. If this is just matrix shit, you got to go in different paths. Like something's going to go down in the matrix, whether it's legal or not. I'm just hearing harassment. So you might have somebody could get arrested for harassment charges. I don't see anything like on the deck like that yet. but somebody could have, lifetime after lifetime, keep finding themselves locked up in certain situations. Let's see what else. What's going on with this keys on a ring? This is like an apology, though. I don't know if somebody's making you look cheap, if somebody cheated here. It's like not showing how they feel with the 7 of Wands. It's like, okay, but that's allowing toxic energy. Tell me about this 7 of Wands, please. It's like, mine, you gotta win this first. You have the Phoenix, a new phase, a rekindle, a renewal, new growth, changed mind, rise from the ashes. And you have not today. Boundaries, hurt, avoiding conversation. So some of you do have an ex here that will come in and try to apologize. Heads up there, because that's the second time this has come out. Actually, this is, I think, the third time this has come out. And it's more about these nasty ass feline scrapping bitches. Like now you're going to be working with scraps. They're blocked from having a new phase. They're blocked, like changed mind. Too bad, so sad. If it's this group of warlocks or, whatever they were. But for others of you, there's an ex, like not dealing, not, boundaries, avoiding conversations, still upset. So again, somebody's holding a grudge on you guys. Like, I just don't, like, it's okay to hold like a little grudge, but I think this is like a big deal that somebody's holding a grudge. Like, you ruined my marriage. You ruined my relationship. You're the one that got me fired. Like, whatever it is a big deal. It's not little. I just heard it was taken. It wasn't given. It was taken. But that also would have been on his side if it's a lover making his choices and not making the right choices. So somebody's like still bitter with you as if they blame you for a major ending in their life, like a dark night of the soul. This person, again, can kick rocks. And all the other fucking women on these fucking little canoes, little douche canoes that they're fucking riding, they're about to be in a big ass fucking storm real fucking quick. Russian water right down the fucking river, sweep your fucking tent away type of fucking storm coming their way. So, and just know that, this, whatever this is, I'm hearing is just temporary. I'm hearing 2026. So some of you is 2026. Others of you is 2025 and it's starting now. This energy is already here. This is like, let's go, buckle up, get out the notebook, read a book. Don't turn the TV on, get focused. Stuff like that. Like, I clean the house every day, but it's like OCD. It's like, it feels good for me to turn my vacuum on. I get excited, and it's like, yes, I just love shop vacs. I thought those moved. I just never had, I think everybody should have it as a household fucking vacuum. Why is this dude moving? When I stared at him, that dude's moving. And I did dream, once again, it's the second time it came in 2 ships, but it was like colors. Like, it was, something's going to go down with ships soon. It could have been that read that we did with the Navy ships. Because so that could be predicting something's going to go down there with ships. And it's funny because I looked at the bottom of the deck and it's a ship. Cutting ties, moving on, receiving what you need, progression arriving. So energies are trying to block this too. If it is a lover, if you want to be my lover, gotta get with my friends. Something like that, right? The 3 of Cups is out here. Like, getting to know you. I feel like these cards are just kind of like peeking. Lots of eyes staring at me right now. Us. What's going on with this devil? Obviously, it's toxic. We got healing heart, heartbreak, toxicity, addictive, abusive relationships, poker face, take a chance, rest options, not showing the hand. So it's basically the same saying, whatever this is over here. Like, I don't know if this is regret, but it's, you got ground and stability, security, performance, growth, endurance. You have addiction, codependent, obsessive, restraint, possessions, control, emotional block, wedding ring. So like, somebody's blaming you for something big here, and it could be multiple people. I know people that want to blame me for different things. It's like, too bad, so sad. You know, go have daddy suck on your titties. I don't give a fuck. I know what you got. I got the full clock, bitch. You didn't. You get what you get. Don't get upset. You made your bed. Lie in it. You know, that's the beginning of Saturn return too. Yeah, here you go. Here's a whole bunch of karma. Somebody, again, could get locked up. It could just be like temporary. But remember that farm, that whole farm energy was coming in. And if you get sent to the farm, sometimes you can get sent to the farm automatically. But chances are you got to do a little prison time first before you get sent to the farm. But sometimes they do just send energies to the farm. Or, you know, road cleanup or something. Community work. You're welcome. Thank you. I love you. I can see a new feather coming in. Yes, I can. And your beak's going to turn yellow soon. Yes, it is. Who's my pretty bird? Who's my pretty bird? Who's my pretty bird? Who's my turd bird? He's got a new wing coming in. Who's my turd bird? Say, starling, European starling, European starling. Good morning. Hi. How'd you sleep? Awesome sauce. All right, I want to go on my, thank you. Let's just see up here with introspection or opposition. You could just to me, it's just a challenge for you here, but you're the weaver of fate. So you got the runner, fear of intimacy, running away, intensity, letting go, turmoil, fleeting. So if this is a love situation, or it could just be, again, two karmic, two friends. One's a runner, one's a chaser, or one or the other. Let me take one more, please. You could fear somebody coming in, too, because there's some type of an addiction, but you got love. Damn, you're going to meet somebody. Unconditional love, self-love, wholeness, selfishness, affection, attraction. Like, this shit's going to go down, and your life's going to go up. So not only do they fuck with your money, your finances, and your energy, they fuck with your love life, too. And when shit starts fucking crashing, it's going to be the fucking blame game over here. But it's like, too bad, so sad. Go kick some rocks, then get on your little fucking douche canoe and row your way the fuck out of here. Okay? You're not wanted. These thousands of women are not wanted. And it will come, it will be the fucking blame game. Like, this one's life, you guys, your life is getting better. Why? Because you've done so much work. And this is when you call like a reward. So if you're like a witch in training, you got some powerful kick-ass fucking energy hovering over you. Make sure, like I'm telling you, like with one of my plain decks, I feel like writing like little spells. But it's like, do you take other people's spells, or do I just create my own spells with my own intention, my own sigil work, and I cast that out? That's for the world. They don't have to watch this. It's energy. Everybody that's watching this channel right now, if you're my spirituals, OGs, newbies, freshies, you're walking the path with us. You were drawn to the channel. You're here. Congratulations. But I'm also hearing congratulations from me too. Like, congratulations. But it doesn't feel like one yet. But it's coming. And if you're in something unstable right now, it could get extremely strong, or this can go down first and then this comes in. But this is more like spirit, like visiting you. Again, like ghost riders. You got some powerful... Hi, baby. Kick-ass energy. Hi, cutie tootie. I love you.
When you'll be done?
Soon. Why?
No,
You want food? You want food?
No, I'm not hungry.
No?
No.
Do you want me to come in there so you can talk to me?
No, it's not really when you'll be done.
I don't know.
Okay. I don't really care. I was just wondering.
Well, I shall come in and knock on your door and say, "What up, Buttercup?" Okay?
Okay, well, maybe don't do that.
Pound it. Pound it out. Watch out for my rings. You don't want you to get hurt.
I'll just come back out.
Look at that. Magic fingers.
How long do you think?
Seriously?
I mean,
What do you need, babe?
if you don't need anything, I would just rather come out.
Okay, so say a half hour or less.
Okay, there you
Okay. Love you. So this is magnificent, I'm hearing. Oh, again, yes, congratulations. Could be something with a restaurant, a meetup. Please be careful because there's multiple energies that kind of like want to steal your energy too. And sometimes like I need my energy back. What my body has been through, and I'm trying so hard. I went out this weekend. I'm going to go out next weekend to the casino. Marsha's birthday is coming up. Angela, got a lot going on. And then all of this. And then something like this. But I think the most important thing here is how to balance all of it in general, because you're going to be extremely busy. Tell me about this clock. This is when people visit us. This is what they want for us. This is the messages they want us to know. And you have Sword and Rose, clarity and truth, revelations, honor, protection, sabotage, rebuild, persistent, working on it. So that's like not giving up, but it's almost like looking like which direction, which, you know, you're here to assist me, but like where? But I feel like they're telling you like, it's your memory. It's okay. You don't need to feel the energy. Like we're here. This is coming in. So tell me about this spider, please. But somebody wants to blame you for shit. It's not even your fault. It's so fucking childish. If you think somebody ruined your fucking marriage, okay, wow. Got love call, message of love, thinking of you. It could even be a friend, guys. It's just somebody that boosts your energy. Like I'm saying, like I have to even motivate my own energy. I'm getting to that place again where I have to find my energy, ground my energy, work with my energy. It feels hollow right now, and not in a depressive way. It just feels like hollow to the point where I can actually seeing myself writing cards. So maybe it's, you know, the perfect energy to put my mind, body, and soul into something, the way I express myself, the way the things get casted. Again, you don't have to watch for my spells to be casted. And I don't even like really calling it a spell. Like it's more like the Green Witch with the power of Grayskull. I'm telling you, it's powerful. And I know I'm going to get there, guys. But again, if I don't get there in this lifetime, I don't care what anybody says. I still did what I need to do. So in the next lifetime, I'm going to be able to proceed past the last 10 years and kind of jump into something. Or I'm going to leave a fucking legacy with my next thing with Dallas Method. That's the plan, right? So let's see about this veil. The butterfly, evolving, growing, next phase, inner child, releasing the past. So this veil is thin and it's coming in. Sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking. I think somebody's keeping an eye on you, partying, having fun with friends, singly happy, living in the moment. That's beautiful. Paradise, happiness, joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, honeymoon phase. I do feel like this travel over here. I don't know what that's in regards to, but somebody will have to travel. Let me just get a good look at these cards. Hey, get out of there. I'm not fucking with you. I'm not fucking with you. Little bitch, little ass, little hoe. I'm not fucking with you. I will squirt your ass. Let me get a couple messages here for you, and we're going to wrap this up. Or just what they want you to know. Heads up, what to pay attention to. You have tempting taste. Indulge, open the doors. Moderation keeps it right. Indulge with care. Enjoy forever. That's beautiful. You got Siren Song. Didn't another siren come out too? Beware of their alluring tunes that promise more than they deliver. So heads up there too. You don't want to get conned or scammed. Freedom, independence. Freedom stems from independence. Control your finances and security. Don't rely on others. So this is like Homeward Bound. I don't know what that's about. I know it's a book. I know it's a movie. I'm pretty sure it's about a dog and a boy and a voyage. Hey Siri. What is the book?
A book is a medium for recording information in the form of writing or
Thank you.
images.
Thank you.
It typ-
Homewards Bound. Homeward Bound movie and book. Homeward Bound. Incredible Journey. Where did that just go? Incredible Journey. English Bull Terrier. Siamese Cat. 3 Parts. Shadow. Sassy. Left Behind. Their owners go on vacation. So ultimately, it's just about a journey, right? With pets. Just says it's an incredible journey. Referred to Homeward Bound. Consists of American adventure family comedy based on the 1961 novel. Homeward Bound. I don't know. Maybe you're a cat advocate. Maybe you're an animal advocate, lover. It's just going to be quite a journey, and you can do this yourself. So say like someone in your family or somebody you think like, oh, I can handle your finances. I can do this. I can do that. Oh, I can help you out. I can clean your house once a week. You know what I mean? You can pay me. You know, like be careful, unfortunately, with family right here too, because it's almost like they don't think you should control your own assets. If you're married, you could be dealing with somebody that wants to make more money than you. So that's an important message too. Even if you are with somebody, like this is your practice, your gift. Unless they're 50-50 in it with their gifts, this is yours. It won't be taken. And there's plenty of us out there, just like there's thousands of them, thousands of these nasty ass feline scrapping bitches. Okay. So aren't you. You can heal, but healers can also hurt, guys. And it's not just personal hurt. Like we can hurt. Like we have enough power to heal you. We have enough power to heal ourselves. We have that type of frequency. We have that aura. We have that vibe. If you were to put that out as projecting as hurt and pain, you definitely have the capability of doing that. So don't question that, because I don't want you to do that. If it feels like you have to send like a cast out to like the universe, and this would be a really good time with the veil. I just kind of hope it's not like the Shining Veil type of situation, because I do feel like you have a psychopath over here. I'm not going to lie. Someone that can't handle their shit. Can't accept their own actions. They think they're better than you. Why? Who the fuck knows? I don't see you triggering them. I don't see you doing jack shit here. Okay, so let's just see their ass over here real quick. I don't know if it's gonna come in as you. You got flight. Set yourself free. Escape the environments that constrain you, and find a new space to foster your own personal growth. You know, so again, it's like it's going that way. And even if it's a message for you too, like you are definitely being set free here at some point. I mean, you literally have ghost riders coming in to have your back here to make sure you do something. And again, it's whatever this is, it's like you're a witch in training. And I don't think it's a coincidence that it gives me those confirmations in the mist telling you I have 3 decks that I really want to start using, because it is future. It's not past. It's not bullshit. It is based off astrology. It will give you the type of energy you're going to be dealing with, because if it's new and it's direct, or it's doing this, it's already been doing it. Eventually it's going to hit you. Energies from the skies and our lands is how we vibe. It's our frequency. It's how we get it. And that's a lot of energy to work with. So this, you're going to be set free from, could even be this own cast. And then you have decision time. You're faced with an upcoming career choice. Guide your decision with facts and data rather than emotion. And predictive pages, a passage you will soon encounter in your reading foretells a looming challenge in personal relationships. Books are beacons. That could be just like to de-stress yourself if you really like to read, however you want to look at it. But books are knowledge. It's a given. Books are knowledge. Let me get one for this veil real quick. Congratulations. This is start or something. Meet George Jetson, Jane, his wife. The veil. You have Harvester. The unexpected truth will soon be revealed, necessitating a releasement of trust. Assess your relationships. So be careful because somebody wants to come in and befriend you. I don't know how far this is out. There's something with the number 6 over here. I think there was a number 8 over here as well. Looking at the bottom, it says seek worth, not just shine. We all need an energy boost over here, but that's okay. Like, you just want to like, oh, you know, there you go. It's yours. It's ours. Savings. Future security is built on today's savings. Begin saving for your future now. And you had something with your reassessing something. You did have something over here with money too. Include care, listen wisely. Don't rely on others. Freedom stems from your independence. Control your finances with security. Don't rely on others. So say you're going to invest in a stock. Do you want a stockbroker to work with you? Not a stockbroker, but whoever those people are. You know what I mean? Do you want somebody working for you and putting it in, or do you want to control your own money, your own stocks, your own decisions? If that's the case, read up on the knowledge so you're not naive, or set a meeting up with somebody so they can explain how they can invest your money and how they stay on top of certain things. You know, that shit has to be important, but at the same time, you have to be on top of that person. So you're going to have a lot going on pretty soon. It just, you know, I don't even think it's going to be overwhelming. I think it's just going to be like, whoa. I think you're going to be more surprised with where you go with something. Like, I would be surprised. You guys would be surprised. Well, maybe not you guys. But it's like everything I've ever said that I don't want to do, here I am. But I'm getting, here I am, rocking like a hurricane. But there's another song, like, here I am, Spirit. I think that's Spirit. Spirit the horse. That came in within the last week or two. I'll play some music, but I'm tired of not getting paid. It makes a big difference, and I'm only allowed so many, just like how many skips with Siri. I went in and was like, what the fuck already? Because I love putting music on certain songs, and I'll still do it. But I just feel like they're telling me not to put the song on. I wanted to find the song from Spirit. Here I am. I think that's like when he jumps out of the corral. I'm not sure, though. Or like when he shows up to see his mom. It is something beautiful. I know it's just one of those moments where it's like the two men with the tiger. I mean, with the lion. It's like one of my favorite stories ever, where they reunite with the lion. It's bomb diggity. No doubt. So you got some 80s, 90s, more 90s. I'm hearing Queen Latifah. Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat. I'm getting Ratatouille. That was a cute movie. You guys got this. I don't know what it is with like pens and holding stuff now. I just like have to. It just works for me. It's like feeling the energy. I don't want to feel that shit show. And this energy should, set themselves free. But be careful if this has to do with a lover or it has to do with somebody who's coming in. They're treating you, though, like a one-night stand or like stringing you along, or they're acting like Cool Joe smoking that cigarette on the fucking cigarette pack. What's his name? Cool Joe? Joe Camel? Cool Joe Camel? It's like, all right, not attracted to that. Why all my books just fell? I don't know if you can't see. Look at Charlotte's web right there. That's awesome. But I don't know if she tried to climb in there, like she could sleep in there. I don't know if now I need to make a home for her on my bookshelf. She gets whatever she wants right now. She's 20 and struggling. She wants a spot on my bookshelf. She can have one. I really think that's what she was attempting. But again, all books fell out, guys. Books are knowledge. You had that up here too. And this probably is a career choice for a lot of you. There's a lot of logical and significant 4D energy live right now for you to, it's like this for you, but like that, but you're like this still, and you want all those sparkles. You know what I mean? Like, but you're still like this, but that's okay. This is awesome. This is like introspection. You have that opposition, but I think you're good unless something comes into play and people are really judgmental, like judgmental energy. I said that to my mother the other day, like super judgmental. I was like, wow, okay. I should have known better. Do be aware of a suicide watch here. I'm not kidding. Like, that's coming in strongly. And I don't think it's just victim mode. I honestly think it's like, it gets really sad when somebody gets to that place, right? I don't want to judge. I have my opinion on what happens if you commit suicide, but I don't want to judge it because I know if you take your own life, you've already convinced yourself you can't find your way out of this situation. It's been too long. Like, nobody has noticed. It's one of those where it's just like, and it could be spontaneous over here too. You know what I mean? Because this is something is the end here. But careful, you might have a player over here too. Let's see what this player energy is. I thought I had another deck out here. Where is it? Here it is. Here I am. Again, spirit. I don't want the path. Oh, that's like the beginning. What was I just going to look into? Do you guys remember? I think some of you guys should start using a pen, a wand. This is a straight up chopstick. I actually found it in the garage when I was cleaning up the other day, and Mia has a couple. And my dad was wicked grouchy one day, and he was like, I don't want the chopsticks in the fucking dishwasher, and they're in the fucking sink, like, clean the fucking sink, hand wash the fucking chopsticks, and blah, blah. So I was like, okay. But I was thinking about this because I've been using the pen because I love, like, the ending. You can use it, like, on a phone, So it just happened to be in the garage, so I washed it, and I kept it down here because I keep forgetting to get myself a wand. I have other stuff, but I need something, like, thin like this, like I can touch, because I feel like I can connect with the energy. What was I doing over here? Oh, over here. Fuck, I forgot what I was doing. I have a wand right now, but it was too big. I need something lightweight. What do you want us to know? Because I don't remember what I was going after. I think it was something here. You got Mercury retrograde and pets. Someone could get locked up too with those keys, guys. Communication issues, like, okay, you want to use that? Oh, Mercury, what about everything else? But you've been bewitched. You have feelings for somebody here. Or you will. You are being guarded. So it makes me feel like you might not see something, and you got, yes, see, luck is on your side. Somebody else could be going through like a divorce, though, a big breakup. But this talks about current energy. So next couple weeks, what was it? March till March, I forget. The new moon, the full moon to the new moon and into April. I think it was March 29th. But then you got to give it, take a day or two with this energy and this void. It almost reminds me of like a Halloween void too, where the veil is thin. And I don't think people realize what we're going through right now. The veil is thin, but I feel like that's when you should cast shit out to the universe, because I mean, I don't even fucking know if the government's going to step in again and do some shit. You know what I mean? Because I'm not feeling this full moon yet. So I just kind of feel like I know these are transits, and I think it's awful that the government misused that during a transit, because then they're trying to change our world. They're trying to take down our industry and restrict it the way they will. No, this shit's gonna crumble down, and it's gonna get restructured by somebody who knows what the fuck they're talking about. Instead of, hopping on a fucking high horse over here. Or, for instance, certain readers drives me bananas. They could have like a members and charge like 50 or 60 or 100 or 200, right? But then she picks, and you probably know what I'm talking about. She picks and chooses how she's going to continue a story on members, but she acts like it's not conceiving. Like it is, because what if you're like on the lowest one, or so she's like, I think I'm going to do this on the highest tier. Like, okay, so you're basically getting other people, and it's to join a tier, but you're also pissing people off that they join members and they don't even know if they get to have that particular reading, because they don't know what tier you're going to put it on. So it's like forcing people to at least be on tier 3, to get a majority of the videos instead of the 4 and 5. That's manipulation. That's straight up what that is. Don't get conned into shit like that. And I've liked that reader. I've experienced that reader, but there's also things about that reader that, Spirit does want me to pick out. And it's wrong. And it's like, you're just going to continuously get stuck in something here, and you just don't want that to happen. So you also need to be careful of who you're listening to and take it with discernment. Even when it comes to me, I think you can take all mine to the road, to the bat. You can take all mine to whatever that fucking saying is, all the way home. But you could be skeptical, because there was a skeptical energy in here, and they're more saying like she was more skeptical, but it could be the same for you too when it comes to being a spectacle. Well, not a spectacle, but speculating. But I think your speculation is not speculation. I think it's your intuition, and your intuition is telling you but you're like speculating, but it's like, no, this is actually happening, but you're still speculating. But it's like, no, start here, especially with this card underneath. What is it? The spider and the web. In the clock, people visiting you, harvest, reassessing relationships, save for the future, be smart, go out, create your own business if that's what you want to do. Like right now, while we're ascending, okay, this is all about people's voices. And a lot of people don't get that, because if it wasn't for voice, we wouldn't move forward. So yes, mind, body, and soul. But if it comes from a place where it is just your belief and it's how you feel and it's beautiful, especially at the end of the day, you can't beat that. Take that to the bat. So you can't beat that. I don't know. Take that to the bat. Yeah. So I like that. But then it's like luck is on your side here too. So somebody is acting like they don't like you, but they do like you. But they're making something a challenge right now, and it does have to do with them. But it's ridiculous. It could be one of those things like someone's got like a feeling for you, and they're like, "Wow, what off? Why do I have this feeling for her? Why do I have this feeling for him?" And some of it is positive, and then I think not so positive to you, because of what's going on here. But I think it's only a matter of time before somebody gives, because I see the Chariot over there. You can only fantasize for so long if this is an actual person wanting to come in. Because they made themselves clear right there too. But be careful on what X it is too, because you probably got a lot of love for somebody. And you would know in your heart, like maybe it wouldn't be good or this and that. But it's just, it's like a Band-Aid. I don't know what that's about. A Band-Aid, rip it off. It's just a Band-Aid. Like, it's just a Band-Aid, guys. Like, so I kind of, stop. Those are my moles. That's my necklace. Stop it. Capiche? Ooh, your head's changing. You're so beautiful. Mama's little boy. Mama's little boy. See what's going on over here with you. You got a lot of focus on work, wealth as too, but you gotta, I don't know how you're gonna do this, but you're gonna do it. It's probably that earth, it's probably an earth video. I don't know what that is. Patience, vacation, you'll be traveling soon. Hey, I had enough. Chill. Health, pay attention to your health, what you eat, intimacy, sexuality, reminiscing, sexual chemistry, not the right time. So maybe you got to work on work right now. Move on. Someone's not available. So somebody's not available here and you got a gold digger. Okay. So there is somebody in your life that wants to come in and try to play you too. And this could be somebody, that could be the person, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that wants to come in that's intimate with somebody else, like an ex. You know, come in and, you know, apologize. Because somebody eventually, within the next year and a half, will apologize, guys. And it's happening now. You feel this, they feel that. If you don't feel it yet, that's because you're more focused on this. If you're in a relationship, it's going to get good. It's going to get, I'm going to say more intimate, but it's going to get more cozy. Go figure, going into spring, you know. But, like, it would get cozy. But that's if you have, like, good karma and, you know. But careful, because you do got people stalking over here, too. Little stalkers. Little stalkers. Little scrappy-ass stalkers. Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow is only a day away. Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. And you got knowledge. And let go did flip, but I don't know if it was already flipped. Knowledge, knowledge, knowledge. Knowledge. Knowledge is a powerful tool that can open doors to opportunities and freedom. It's an ongoing process to better ourselves and grow. It takes courage and strength to admit when we don't understand something or we need to seek more information. Our doubt is not final destination. We can turn this into a willingness to grow and evolve and change our circumstances. Following the path can bring us fulfillment and confidence in solutions to every problem. We can detect enthusiasm and hope for a brighter future because our own power of mastering ourselves. I seek knowledge. Use this card when you want to educate yourself, certain opportunities, studies, exams, conducting research, when you're looking for a breakthrough. Hold up. Oh yeah, you fucking knew it, right? No. Off. So sorry. Use this card when you seek educational opportunities, when studying exams, conducting research, and when you're looking for a breakthrough in an academic field. Imagine the lamp growing brighter over the book. The pages start turning, and the light shines on the right paragraph you need. The smell of the fresh bouquet brings a sense of hope and brightens the mood. I seek knowledge. So, again, this let go was flipped right under it. So I'm going to take let go too. Let go, just like a running water, everything happens consistently and it's changing. And the folding, you've been folding into a burden and slowing you down. Sometimes we we don't know, and other times we need to examine their needs and behavior, and then we do know. Often holding comes from control of our life surrounding, gives up that comfort. Oh, see, I just said that cozy feeling's going to be coming in. Can direct certain circumstances to avoid a painful path, but if we let go of the illusion or control, we can find peace and enjoy the ride. Being vulnerable offers an opportunity to connect for closure. The little crab has learned to let things go. The flower in front of him is a delicate gift from nature that brings joy. I release this energy. I use this energy. Use this card when you need to let go. A burden is too heavy or a tiny claw clutching tremendous effort. Take a breath. Inhale your fist. Hold your fists tight together. Then hold them as tight as you can. On exhale, open your hands. Release the negativity, the energy, and feel the powerful relief. Whoo-wee. Ready? Want to do it with me? I'm going to release the negativity so I can feel this powerful release. It's like magic. Okay. I love you guys. I love you, love you, love you. Butter, butter, butter. I gotta put some stuff away. Homeboy. Homeboy, you came to party. Your girl was looking at me. No, she's not a swaggler. She's a haggler. No, she's not a haggler. She's a swaggler. I don't know. I just heard roast beef. Jesus. I know what that's referring to. I don't know why. Maybe somebody's like really pink down there, guys. I don't know how I'm supposed to. I don't know what I'm supposed to say to you when it comes to that, because don't people use that as an insult for women's vaginas? Or is it like roast beef? Like, I don't know. Fucking guys make shit up. Fucking girls. Hey Siri. When a guy tells another guy that a girl has a roast beef vagina, what does that mean?
I don't know how to respond to that.
I don't either. Anybody? What does it mean when a guy uses the term roast beef towards a woman? Derogatory for sure, I would think. The term roasties is a sexual insult some men to slut shame women, often based on comparison of the vulva to roast beef. It's a vulgar term that originated in the 4chan as part of the masculinist culture. Some people call them roasties. Slang term compares vulvas with roast beef curtains. Okay. So maybe somebody's really pink down there. I mean, I didn't know that was a bad thing. The term became part of a larger sexist of, again, the masculinist cult. Okay. What does it mean for a girl? A girl's genitalia. So I don't know what's up with that. I hope that you didn't send a picture, because I'm getting angry. I hope you didn't send a picture or something like that and someone's talking to their friends like, oh, look at that roast beef. I don't know what that is, but it felt like it was over here. So to me, it'd be an insult. But now I feel like somebody chose somebody's pussy for, I don't know, maybe you got a squirter. Maybe you got a cum dumpster. I don't know. What you got is roast beef. The prime roast is gone. I don't fucking know. And I just saw a high five. That's like being with somebody because she's a swallower. You know? It's like, okay. Really? She knows how to connect with you because of other passionate things. Other people don't like have that experience. Oh, you want to be with somebody because they're a squirter? Or, you know what I mean? Like, it's so fucking stupid that somebody would even say such a thing. But now it's like, these chicks got roast beef. You know, who are these nasty ass feline scrapping bitches that want to befriend us because their cast ain't working on you anymore? Bunch of roast beef. Apparently you're the prime rib. So somebody must needed to know that. I don't understand why anybody would need to know that. But and again, I certainly hope it was just spirit relaying a message, because I don't like that. You know? So I don't know what that's about. I really hope nobody's showing pictures. I really think it's more, it does really feel more like, I don't know. I hope nobody's saying anything. Jesus, guys. I hope there's not a picture out there that you sent and the, you know, showing their friends what your pussy looks like. I mean, you're always taking that risk. But I don't think that's what it is. I think that's, you know, spirit saying they got roast beef while you got the prime rib. Which one you want? But they don't get to have the prime rib. They chose the roast beef. So apparently there's some yucky ass fucking women over here that want to fucking, before they leave this world, they want to make sure that they activate your fucking trauma. This is a very hurt fucking group of fucking women that are kind of psychotic. Okay. So especially when something goes down from now until like April 4th. Never done what? Demeaning. Well, all pussy is what you speak of. Yeah, well, I guess, I don't know if somebody wants to fucking trade it in, but it's almost like spirit saying it, and it is derogatory, and it is in one of those ways where you could have had it all, but you chose the roast beef. So I don't know. But you're the prime rib if we're going there. So there's just fresh energy, I guess. I have no idea why I got pulled to genitals. Maybe somebody's leaving somebody. Maybe somebody's bisexual and they never tell anybody. You know what I mean? Like, I have a girlfriend that's bisexual, but she tells people, like, people know, like, hey. But she doesn't do both at the same time. She doesn't fuck around. She's either with one or the other. Naked pictures on the phone. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was pulled to, like, in the sense of, like, sharing with the fucking homeboys. You came to party. Your girl is looking at me. No, she's not a swaggler or something. She's a haggler. No, she's not a haggler, but she's a swaggler. Apparently a swallower. And a follower. Nasty ass. Roast beef. Jesus, guys, I have no idea. That's not for you in a derogatory way. Like, that's what spirit is saying about this energy. They're roast beef. You're prime rib. And let's not think of like pussies. Or it is, I guess it is. I can't believe we're ending this read with that message, guys. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that? But I almost want to write, like, someone chose the prime, like, the prime rib is here. No, the roast beef is here. The roast beef is on the right, and the prime rib is on the left, and I just did that opposite. Roast beef on the left, prime rib on the right. I don't know. Or the other way. Everything you want is in the box to the left. Everything you want in the box to the right. You know, I don't know. Maybe, you know, that's somebody's karma. They got a worn out pussy, and now that person that chose, you know, the haggler, you know, is now dealing with a loose, beat up putani. Okay, that was quite the ending of a message. That was that's definitely unique. But I am gonna leave it at that. And I love you guys so much, and I'll be back at some point. Love you. Bye. Congratulations to you. Let's get this going, right? And the power of Grayskull. Yep, here it is. Look at the black diamonds in that. Isn't it just awesome? I just love it. Move. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Move. Get out the way. Kind of creepy. Kind of creepy. But this evil eye is now on you. We don't have an evil eye on us. That evil eye is now on you. You. Bye-bye. Little group of thousands of little fucking nappy ass feline scrapping bitches. Enjoy your ride down the river on your douche canoe. Bye, bitch. Get out the way. And so somebody's suffering with a beat up pussy too. And so somebody's telling like her pussy's wide, right? Like lots of things. Like if she wanted that shit to work again like that and turn a man on, like instead of like a fake turn on, they have to find the fucking spot. You know what I mean? So sex life can be struggling right now, and it's like nothing's working. Like damn, I don't know what else to say, guys. I love you. Bye bye.